Next into the tank is a new way to grow an unexpected superfood in your own kitchen.
Hello, sharks. I'm Doug Evans from New York City, and I'm seeking $500,000 for 5% of the sprouting company. Sharks, what if I told you that you could grow the most nutrient-dense food on the planet in 5 days on your kitchen countertop without soil, without sunshine, without fertilizer?
Come on.
That, my friends, is the miracle of sprouting. They are up to 100 times more nutritious than the average vegetable. Everyone should be eating sprouts, which is why I started the Sprouting Company. Our countertop system, guaranteed to sprout seeds delivered to your door. 1/4 cup of seeds turns into 5 cups of sprouts in 5 days for under $1 a serving.
Wow.
We're already leading the industry. Sharks, I've planted the seed. Who's ready to sprout this revolution? Let's grow!
And we are back with another Shark Tank reaction video. I am your host, Dave, a 10+ year intellectual property attorney dealing with everything from patents, trade secrets, trademarks, as well as copyrights. And this is an interesting one on the IP front, as I will get off into as we go through this thing. Shouts out to Doug, New York. Now, the 3 things plus the bonus that I look for when doing these pitches is how simple is it? It's pretty, well, I'm not sure. It seems to be pretty simple. The concept, he hasn't got off into it. It seems like he has some type of apparatus or whatnot and process that you have to go through to have the sprouts grow. We'll see how difficult or hard that is. So I'll reserve my judgment on the simplicity of the product. The effectiveness, man, he got a $10 million valuation. So I would imagine that he has some sales on this thing. A lot of times the effectiveness could be ascertained by way of the sales as well as the reviews. And then the market. Hey, eating healthy superfoods, that's like a buzzword these days. It seems like sprouts are a superfood. I did not know that. I have a good buddy who was big on the health, so I had to follow up with him on that. But then the intellectual property is like the bonus thing that I like to see, whether or not you have your intellectual property affairs in order. It seems like he has some type of an apparatus, like I said earlier, so we'll see if he has some patents on that. And Lori is the one that typically asks whether or not things are protectable, so I kind of will have to see how that goes. But then, as it relates to the trademark, now he has filed a trademark application on this. So shouts out to Doug for at least attempting to file a trademark. I'm not sure, man. It seems like the Sprouting Company, that may be a descriptive mark, especially if you're selling sprouts. So I'm not sure if he gets that, to be honest with you, but again, we'll see. So that's one of those things to kind of keep in mind as you're filing for a trademark. If the term is descriptive of the goods and services, you may not get it because it's not considered distinct. You at least not get it. You're not going to get it at the beginning. Now, for a descriptive mark, you can have what is called secondary meaning that happens over time and thereby get the trademark at that point. But at the beginning, if it's a non-distinctive mark, and descriptive marks, by definition, at the USPTO are non-distinctive terms, you'll have difficulty getting the trademark. So we'll see if he gets it. I think it's a 50-50 shot, but we'll see what happens. I'll try to keep my eye on that. Then another thing that I did want to bring up before I get you guys back on. Oh, yeah, please hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. And last but not least, man, go check out the book, Got IP. It starts from kind of you coming up with an idea all the way to you to monetizing it. And to be honest with you, I'm going through the process myself just to kind of show you guys the action of it all. I'm coming out with a product. I'm not going to say the product until I file a patent on it. And then I will kind of be putting kind of these videos on my Patreon, kind of going through every step in the process. Right now, I'm working with the design team, the product design team. They're going to go through things. Once they have that product design set in stone, I will file a patent on it, and then I'll kind of go take it to the manufacturers, and then I'll start kind of talking a little bit more about the not only the product, but the different steps that I'm going through. I'm recording all the videos, so I'm going to put up on a Patreon, but I'm just not doing it yet until I file a patent. Got to protect myself, man. There's a lot of bad actors out there. So, but go check out the book. It talks about all that and what you need to do from kind of coming up with an idea all the way to monetizing it. So go check out that. Let's kind of pull this thing back up and see if Doug gets a deal. Got a buddy named Doug that I played football with at Michigan State. He's in Jersey as well. Shout out, Doug. Shout out to you, Doug. Let's go.
Hi, Doug. Way to go.
Fired up. Is there caffeine in these sprouts?
Doug, what do we got in front of us here?
Yeah, what's here?
So we designed a countertop sprouting system. We make it for
Definitely got a patent.
$15. We sell it for $100.
Whoa.
Like that?
And-
All right, now wait. Hold on.
But we're
hold
gonna
on.
eat something here? What are we
got it.
eating
Oh,
here?
yeah, you got
What's
food to
happening
eat.
here? Yeah.
So take the smoothie first. That is a sprout smoothie.
It tastes good. It has banana in it, right?
It has
very
banana,
good.
it has sprouted garbanzo beans and
We have no
sprouted
shoes on.
lentils and
This
cacao.
it
and
sounds
vanilla.
Am I getting
disgusting,
protein
but it
in
tastes
this?
good.
20 grams.
I want to eat something that's sprout dense.
So
That's
eat
salad.
the sprout salad. For me,
This is nice.
I live
Yeah, that's refreshing.
exclusively on sprouts for 30 days.
Why
did
would
you do
Why
this?
did you do that?
Because
Because you're a maniac, Doug. That's why.
So I happen to grow microgreens in my kitchen, and I do it hydroponically.
Yes.
Here's my question for you. So when I grow them, I have like a little pod, and I put it underneath my little hydroponic lights.
Yes.
And then the water goes in automatically. And in 5 days, I have a giant thing of sprouts.
Correct.
How does this work compared? Like, I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
So how would I use that compared to
So
hydroponic?
literally, you take the jar, you put in a quarter cup of seeds.
Yes.
You soak them overnight, right? And then you rinse them twice a day. And
I
then
don't
you
need any special light source
no
like
sunlight,
behind a
no
home.
soil. This is the mystery and the magic of
Nice.
sprouts.
Okay, Doug, it's
Yeah.
official.
Okay.
You have become the Shark Tank sprout guy.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yes.
has ever come on
The
here in
king.
17 years with more knowledge about sprouts than you. And I'm waiting for the moment where you spontaneously combust or turn into a sprout. One of these two things is going to
I
happen.
just want to tell you something else.
He wrote the
Wait,
book.
there's a
I
book.
Literally wrote the book on it.
He wrote the
sprouts.
book.
This is a national bestseller.
Doug,
I
I gotta
love
know
you,
what's.
Doug.
You gotta
Doug,
tell me, man. What's under
Yes.
the seat?
Okay, so what I designed is
Wow.
a fully autonomous sprouting robot. You
Of
add
course.
water, add the seeds, it pumps it in, and it grows the sprouts, it rinses, it drains. This is one of the reasons why I'm here, is because I've been developing this for 7 years. We have 2 issued U.S. utility patents.
He's got
All
it
right, so what
patented.
were
I
the some
told you.
numbers?
Our total revenue to date, since we launched about 18 months ago, is $1.5 million.
Whoa.
Wow, Doug.
Average order for us is $109,
And this is subscription revenue.
And what
right?
does this bag
Yeah, it's
cost?
recurring.
ranging from $12 to $50 for a 1-pound bag.
Have you made any money off the 1.5 million in sales?
It's a great question. May 2025 was profitable. We had 21.4% net operating margin, made $50,000 last month. Let's grow!
Let's
Did
love
you
it.
pay? Have you
Doug.
paid yourself anything?
No, because I live on sprouts.
And tell us
I
your
live on
background.
Sprite.
In
Sprouts.
1999, my aunt developed type 2 diabetes, and they chopped off both of her feet below her ankles.
Brutal.
And then my mother died of stomach cancer.
Wow.
And before I could finish grieving the loss of my mother, my father died of heart disease.
Oh.
And then my brother, he became overweight, obese, diabetic, and that had the first of 3 strokes and 2 heart attacks.
Do you think it's all diet related?
Sorry.
100% it was diet related. So I had my come to sprout moment in 1999. That's when I started Organic Avenue in New York City doing cold pressed juices, raw foods,
Okay.
salads, and sprouts. And
That was a retail outlet?
yeah, it was a little, we started off in 125 square foot in the armpit of New York City. And then we ended up having 12 stores. And then we
Wow.
had an 8-figure exit to KKR in 2012.
That is
Congrats.
What a story.
incredible.
Amazing story.
Incredible story.
Look, let me throw an offer out there. I think you're worth $2 million. I'll give you the $500,000 for 25%.
Hey, man, don't you just love a good entrepreneur story, a good old American story? It seems like Doug, hey, came off as a little crazy. I'm still not sure whether or not he got shoes on, but he's making money. 2 issue utility patents. When he brought up the apparatus, he started talking about the different details, making sprouts without sunlight. I'm like, okay, this thing is definitely patented. But again, it went deeper than that. This guy already had an 8-figure exit with another company that he built up, or at least that he helped in building up in New York City. And I guess it's making money. 18 months, made $1.5 million. And I think this one is another rocket ship. I think for $10 million, Mr. Wonderful said he's worth $2 million. So he counted at 500,000 for, what do you say? 20%? Was it 20%? $2 million. He wants to be at $10 million. Hey, we'll see. We'll see what what ends up happening. But I have a wild guess that I don't think he's going to be the only one that's offering. I think it's going to turn into a bidding war. Again, you're talking about superfoods. You're talking about health. You're talking about recurring revenue. You heard Serena Williams' husband talk about, hey, this is a subscription-based model where people are going to continue to order his product. And again, it seems like you got somebody he's crazy about the product, to say the least. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but I think Doug is going to come out of here with a deal, in my opinion, unless he decides to walk away because it's the offer is not good. But let's go.
I will humbly think about that, but
Well, you should, because you may not get another offer.
I think that would be unlikely.
No, that's fine. Why don't you see what else is happening?
You have an incredible entrepreneurial story. The food system in America is bad. It's making us sick. Solutions like this should win, but I don't yet believe Sprouts are there. I'm not convinced. I wish you the best, but for that reason, I'm out.
I respect that. You can be a good customer.
Doug, I do believe in the power of Sprouts, but I don't see this as an investment that I can really get behind. And for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you so much, Kendra.
You know I love microgreens and sprouts, and I'm a believer in the mission, but I know there are many different options out there for growing sprouts. I'm out.
Thank you, Lori.
All right, your passion, your everything. I'm right in the middle. So I'm going to offer you $500,000 for the same thing, 25%. That's a match for you, Kevin.
Yep, I hear it.
So you got two options here between Kevin or I.
I have to say, I love you guys, and I don't feel fully seen. I think that right now I'm just...
We've seen you. You're good.
Oh,
You're
I
amazing.
just
You're
wanna say-
impressive. You are one of the best entrepreneurs I've seen with exits, history, and a passion. That's the offer that I have. And
Doug,
Kevin has
you
an
can
offer.
counter.
The counter that I would do, $500,000, 6.5%.
All right, I'm at 25.
I mean, I get it, you're a shark.
Here's what happens when people don't realize when they get a shark. You get 4 or 5 things. You get our funding, right?
Yes.
You get our access to manufacturing. You get our access to celebrities. And you get us on a cap table that helps you raise more money. And you get advertising.
Why don't you
get
split
all of
this deal
stuff.
with me, Damon? Why don't we go 50-50?
Yeah,
There's
I'll go
enough
50-50
meat on
with
the
you.
Still
bone
for
here.
25%.
We're both doing the biohacking, thing. Let's go.
25%?
We'll go in both collectively $500,000 for 25%. That's 12.5 for Kevin, 12.5 for me.
I love the idea of the two sharks. I believe
15%.
that we will do $4 million.
Yes or no to that offer is what we want to hear.
We believe too. That's why we're doing it.
I would say the counter offer for $500,000, I would give you 10%.
So we get 5% each.
Kevin, what do you say?
If you gave us
15%.
7.5 each.
Kevin, I was very clear. That is my bottom line.
Oh.
I just don't want to waste any time.
Careful now.
Talking. Give us a minute here.
Yeah, so
So
my
you think
thought
that
is-
we deserve the 7.5 times 2, 15, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yes or no?
Are you in or Sprout?
I can't, even in my brain, make those numbers work.
You didn't eat your sprouts today.
All right, man.
All right.
Okay.
Best
Thank
of
you so
luck,
much, everybody.
Doug.
Thank you,
Thank you, man.
Doug.
Good luck. And I will be a customer.
Yeah, good
Thank you.
luck.
Yeah. Good luck, man.
When the Sharks get home tonight, after the Sprouts have taken over their brain and their microbiome, the Sharks are going to say, we should have backed that deal, the Sprouting Company.
Man, shouts out to Doug. You're talking about somebody who has passion, man. Doug has passion, to say the least. I told you guys, and I do not watch these things ahead of time. I said Doug is going to either get multiple offers. He's going to get multiple offers, and he's going to walk out of here with a deal unless he decides not to take it. And it seems like the latter came into fruition. He did not take the deal. So shouts out to Doug, man, staying on his gun. He thinks that he's going to do $4 million this year. And if he does $4 million, then having a company for $2 million, or no, the valuation of $2 million that the Sharks gave is going to be kind of obsolete at this point. So, man, shouts out to Doug. Let's check out the website here really quickly before I get you guys up out of here. I'm still going to count that as 2 for 2 since it was multiple offers, even though an offer wasn't accepted. So I'm still going to say we're 2 for 2. And you see the website here. That sprout salad definitely looks good. I'm about to tell my boy about this. I'm not a big sprout guy, but that sprout salad looks kind of fire. He did say that he had 2 utility patents. Typically, if you have patents, you will put them at the bottom here. See a refund, privacy, terms of service. I'm not seeing any patents. Doug, you got to put your patent numbers at the bottom to let people know that you do have utility patents on your product. It does says patented. It's a patent pending. Our sprouter has a patent pending zero barrier water path. He said he had 2 issued utility patents, so he didn't say they were patent pending. So I'm not sure if they issued since the creation of this website, but nonetheless, put that the fact that you have a patent, whether it's pending or issued, at the bottom, and put people on notice. So those are kind of my 2 cents for you, Doug. I'm going to reach out to Doug, man. I like to see people that are passionate. I was reaching out to Ryan today. I had an interview with Ryan from American Dead's Brewing, and he was very passionate about the product. So I like talking to people who are passionate about the product. Kind of gets me going here. So I'll be on the lookout for an interview with Doug because I'm definitely going to reach out to him. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. Hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Hit that subscribe button to be a part of the IP community. And last but not least, go check out the ebook, Got IP. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.